From coast to coast, 45,000 Texaco dealers welcome you to the opening of the Texaco Star Theater. Jimmy Wallington speaking. The famous Texaco radio trademark, the Fire Chief Siren and Bell, herald the premiere of your new Texaco show. With Adolphe Marjou as Master of Ceremonies, with Una Merkel, Charlie Ruggles, Jane Froman, and Kenny Baker. With David Brookman's orchestra and his Texaco chorus. And for the first time, Max Reinhardt brings his talents to the air, presenting Betty Davis and the Texaco Players in a Reinhardt radio production. Ceremony. That polished, impeccable picture of sartorial elegance. That smiling, handsome boulevardier. That suave gentleman of the cinema, Adolphe Marjou.
This is amazing. All this for me, Jimmy. I haven't done a thing yet. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Texaco Star Theater. Tonight we bring you a new show. A potpourri of comedy, music, and drama. Scintillating divertissement recruited for your pleasure from stage, radio, and cinema. We hope that you will like us as well. Well, as well as the Lone Ranger. Hi-ho! Texaco! Certainly ripped that up into a beautiful bowl of lather. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet that charming young actress whose piquant personality has lent such delightful flavor to the many pictures in which she has appeared. The epitome of all the gracious traits of the Old South. Poised, confident, self-assured. Una, Miss Merkel.
Now, just listen, Merkel. There's nothing to be nervous about. Why, you're a big girl now, Una. You almost 18. Well, all right, 20. No reason for you to be afraid of a puny little old microphone.
Miss Merkel.
What are 20 million people, and what are sponsors, and what are options? Options? Oh. You, Merkel, you're definitely as good as anybody on this program, aren't you? Ooh, don't answer that. Now, listen, Una Merkel, you just stand firmly on your 2 feet, hands on hips. Now, take a deep breath. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
May I have this dance?
Oh, you're having a delight.
Isn't this lovely?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Very charming, and you're very beautiful, too. And it's been nice having you with us. And thank you very much, Miss Merkel.
No, and thank you very much. And now, my very lovely, lovely radio audience.
Wait a minute. That's all you do. You're through.
Oh, but I haven't done anything, and I haven't met anybody yet. Well, I wanted to meet Kenny Reinhardt and Adolphe Ruggles and Mr. Texaco and the 45,000 dealers.
And you'd probably like to see Bing Valley.
Oh, yes, I would. Is it much of a trip?
Well, it depends on the weather. You turn left on Tuesday. And now, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Manchu.
The name is Manjou.
Manchu?
Oh, fooey.
Oh, fooey, Manchu.
No, Manjou.
Oh, Gesundheit.
Look, the name is Manjou. Adolphe Manjou. Repeat after me. Ah? No, wait a minute. Ah. Dolph.
Dolph.
Man.
Mon. Oh, fooey on you, and I do mange you.
Well, that's a relief. At last you've got it.
I sure have, Mr. Mangy.
Me? Now, that's the last straw. Now you must go.
But I can't go yet. Well, I gotta do something. I can't disappoint all those people in Alabama. Well, back home in Tallahassee, everybody's listening in tonight.
Telegram for Miss Merkel.
Oh, well, just slide it under the door. I mean, give it to Mr. Banjo. He'll read it. I'm too excited.
Say, this is from the mayor of Tallahassee.
Tallahassee? Well, what does it say?
Dear Miss Merkel, you're from Tuscaloosa.
Who's that?
Why, that's Kenny Baker. He's going to be on the program tonight.
Alone?
Why, certainly alone.
Oh, no beetling bottle?
You're thinking of Phil Baker. This is Kenny Baker. He made his first appearance in the Texaco show as the winner of a contest sponsored by the Texas Company. For the last 3 years, he has been the singing star of the Jack Benny Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Baker. Oh, and let me tell you, Kenny, it certainly is a relief to call on someone who at least knows where he is and what he is doing.
Thanks, Jack. Gee, you certainly look different with that mustache. Say, where's Mary, Phil, and the rest of the gang?
Oh, maestro, the music.
There's been a change in me, and life as sweet as it can be. I've lots of courage and ambition. From every care, my mind is free. So I repeat with your permission, there's been a change in me. Have you heard I married an angel? I'm sure that the change will be good for me. Have you heard an angel I married? To heaven she's carried this fellow with a kiss. She is sweet and gentle, so it isn't strange when I'm sentimental. She loves me like an angel. Now you've heard I married an angel. This beautiful change will be awfully good for
Love walk in. All right.
Love walked right in and drove the shadows away. Love walked right in and brought my sunniest day. Not a word was spoken. light together, I was heading, da-da-da-da. Walking, da-da-da. One magic moment, and my heart seemed to know that love said hello. Though not a word was then and there I found a world completely new. When love walked in with you.
Sweetest, charmingest, most adorable. What is
Hey,
it?
what is that?
Well, it's either a snow or a raspberry, and I don't see why anybody should snow her.
Can you imagine sleeping through our first show? Mr. Wallington?
Yes, what is it, Mr. Monjou?
That. Go ahead and wake him up.
It's a pleasure. The Texaco Fire Chief dealer in your community is an independent businessman. As you do, he pays local taxes. He shops and spends his money in neighborhood stores. He has located his service station in your vicinity to earn a livelihood. But he knows that to be successful in this, he must serve you well and keep your car running right. Therefore, from many different brands of gasoline, he selected Fire Chief as the foundation of his business. Because, at its price, there is no better gasoline. Fire Chief is emergency-grade gasoline, famed from coast to coast for quick starts and sustained power. A gasoline that makes regular and satisfied customers. Knowing that his products are as good as money can buy, your Texaco Fire Chief dealer matches them with courteous and efficient service. Anxious to please, he's ready to go out of his way to make the miles you drive more enjoyable. So stop at your neighborhood Texaco station, where a friendly greeting always awaits. Hosts of the road, Texaco Fire Chief dealers everywhere invite you to drive in at any time wherever you see the Texaco trademark, the Texaco Red Star with a green P.
Thank you, Jimmy. That was great.
Did I wake him up, Mr. Monjou?
Boy, you certainly did.
Boy, you certainly did. Don't you think he's breathing rather hard?
Quiet, Una. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to excuse us. Charlie Ruggles was supposed to be here, but it seems... Oh, pardon me. Hello? Adolphe Monjou.
Yeah, he's not here.
Who's not here?
Adolphe Monjou. Want to leave a message?
No, I'll call later. No, wait a minute. Who is this?
Yeah, who's who?
I am Adolphe Monjou. Now, who is Adolphe Monjou talking to?
Well, I don't know. Is he talking to somebody?
Look, we'll try and make it a little plainer. You reached in your pants pocket and put a nickel in the phone, didn't you?
No, I put in a slug.
Well, who owns the pants you took the slug out of?
Yeah, my brother.
All right, your brother. Now, who's wearing the pants your brother owns?
Yeah, my father.
Now, listen, how did your father get into it?
Well, we had to let out the seat a little, but it was all right.
That is immaterial.
Yeah, that's right. It was in the material. I know it's very good stuff, Jim.
Maybe I can do better by talking to your father. Is he here?
No, he's not here. No, but only me. Just me. I'm the only one here.
Well, who's me?
Well, who's me? That's fine English. Mr. Monjou doesn't talk like that.
Look, if I said this is Charlie Ruggles, would I be right?
Yeah, oh, wait. Well, now you're going a little too far. Oh, that's silly. First you're Monjou, and then you're Ruggles. You sure you're not Ferdinand the Bull?
You've got me all balled up. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't know what you're doing either. Listen, if you don't mind, I'm due to be on the Texaco Star Theater tonight. And when I see Mr. Monjou, I'm going to tell him about you.
Oh, this is Ruggles. Well, this is Monjou.
Yeah, this is Ruggles. This is Monjou. This is awful. You going to be there for a couple of minutes?
Yes.
Well, I'll get on the horse and be right over. We'll find out about this thing.
All right. Well, hello, Charlie. At last you're here. What took you so long?
Well, I stopped off at the corner for a nervous breakdown. Why? What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting that great actor and comedian of the screen, Charlie Ruggles.
Yeah. Hooray. Goody. Yeah, bring him on. Well, where is he?
He's here, you nitwit. You're Ruggles.
Yeah, well, then why don't I do something? Yeah, no, you must be Ruggles.
No, I'm Marshall.
You want to play again? Well, go ahead. All right.
Now, wait a minute. Look, see if we can find out who you really are.
All right.
Let's pretend we're in a hotel.
Yeah, we're in a hotel.
I'll page Charlie Ruggles, and let's see who answers.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Paging Charlie Ruggles.
Yeah, hey, boy.
Yes?
Bring me a package of cigarettes, will you, please?
That didn't work. I'll have to try another way. Let's go back to the hotel again.
Yeah, or will they let us in?
Well, of course they'll let you in.
Well, what hotel is this?
Any hotel, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no, not any hotel. You're not going to get me mixed up like that. I've been in trouble before.
Let's just assume that it's hypothetical.
All right, well, it's hypothetical. Oh, I know that hotel, that hypothetical. That's just near the Ambassador. I know where that is. All right.
Look, you asked for a room, and the clerk gives you one.
Yeah, clerk gives me a room, yeah.
Now, whose name do you write on the register?
Who am I with?
Does it make any difference who you're with?
Well, I don't know.
The trouble with you is that you're nervous.
Who's nervous? My goodness, I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Look at you. Who's nervous?
You're reading your script.
Yeah, I'm what? I'm eating my script. Oh, I never eat scripts. I hate scripts. I don't even chew my words. I may mince them a little, but I never chew them. Besides, if I'm eating my script, what's this I'm reading?
I'm reading a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, Tootsie Roll? Well, then I must be nervous. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you know on something. I spent all afternoon memorizing a chocolate bar. I really did. Yeah, there weren't many laughs in it either. Just nuts, that's all.
Eating script. Memorizing chocolate bar.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You act as though you'd never been in a theater before.
Oh, now don't say that. I've been in the theater. My dear fellow, I'll have you understand I played Shakespeare.
No.
Yes, sir. I was in Pomona College's finest Hamlet one time. I've done all the great dramas, even the Inferno by that fellow, what's his name?
Wasn't it Dante?
Yes, it was nice, yes. Of course. What I'm really here for is to give you some pointers on your program. Now, for instance, that opening speech of yours.
What about it?
Well, it was fine. It was splendid. It was noteworthy.
Well, you might say epical.
Yeah, well, you might say epical, but I wouldn't say epical. But I couldn't say epical.
Well, how would you say it?
How would I what?
How would you say it?
Well, now, let me have that speech for a minute, will you, please? Let me see. Now, you say here, welcome to Texaco Star Theater. Well, of course, tonight we bring you a new show. Well, of course, that's a matter of opinion. I don't know. Then you say a potpourri of comedy, a drama, potpourri. What? I don't understand potpourri. Why don't you just cut it down and say a pot full of comedy music? Then you have it, the scintillating music of David Brockman. Now, what kind of a thing is that scintillating? I don't understand that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. What would you suggest?
Well, I was scintillating. I wouldn't say scintillating. Well, scintillating's all right. Let it go. It's all right.
Amazing.
In fact, to sum it all up, you didn't do so badly, Mr. Ruggles.
Mr. Ruggles? There we go again with that Ruggles-Montague thing. Where are we going with it?
I don't know. You want to go back to the hotel?
No.
All right. No hotel. All right.
Well, hello, girls. Boy.
Am I glad to see you? We're in a terrible jam. Now, look, tell us something. Which one of us is Charlie Ruggles?
Well, do you think it's worth bothering about?
Wait a minute. Now, listen.
Oh, please, Una Merkel.
Una Merkel? Oh, well, now I know you're batting.
Oh, but I am Una Merkel.
Oh, no. Now, let's quit kidding each other. I may not know Charlie Ruggles when I see him, but I do know you, Miss Froman.
Miss Froman? That's a hot one, and all the time I was calling her Una Merkel. There must be something wrong with me. Go ahead with the rest of the show, Marjorie.
Yeah, all right, Ruggles. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce that sweet songbird, Miss Jane Froman?
Playboys, I'm ready. Give me a note.
Give me an aspirin.
Yeah, you want to chew it here or you want to swallow it?
Our lovely, talented Jane Froman, who last year was voted by representative radio editors as being one of the 3 leading singers on the air, and who motored all the way from the East Coast to join our cast. How was the trip out, Jane?
Oh, easy, Mr. Montague. I used my Texaco credit card all the way.
A little phrase like that should keep you singing on this program for years and years.
You go through my head, and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain, like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. Like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like the kicker in a deep cartoon. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me. Still I say to myself, never can be. You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise, like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes. So I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in its crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my head like a sip of sparkling burgundy blue, and I find the very mention of you like a kicker in a julep or two. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my tree cast a spell over me. Till I say to myself, get a hold of yourself. Can't you see that it never can be? You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise, like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes. No, I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in its crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my head.
Thank you, Jane Froman. Thank you. You know, good music is a wonderful thing. It takes us out of this mundane sphere and transports us to another world. A world of peace and tranquility. A world of peace and tranquility. Now, that's the last straw. Mr. Wallington. Mr. Wallington.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Marju. We'll wake him up. Get a load of this. From coast to coast, 45,000 Texaco dealers welcome you to the opening of the Texaco Star Theater.
Hey, what's going on? Who woke me up? Where's Uncle John? Where's the fire? Who's got time to do?
Well, we've got him up at last. Sit down right here, sir. I'm about to tell the folks about Fire Chief gasoline. Fire Chief, you know, is not like ordinary gasoline.
No.
Fire Chief is emergency-grade gasoline.
That's it.
Built to give quick, easy starts, lightning acceleration, full, sustained power.
And you woke me up for that?
Why, yes, because that's why driving with Fire Chief is so helpful to you in traffic.
I suppose so.
Why it is so dependable on the hills.
Yeah.
So thrilling on the straightaways.
Go on.
It responds instantly to the lightest, most feathery touch on the accelerator.
Uh-huh.
Why, it's a gasoline that you
Hold
can't...
on there, Alfredo. What is all this fiffle-dinkle?
Piffle-dickle, will you please stop annoying me?
Will you stop annoying me?
Oh, so you don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Well, who are you not to like it?
Who do you have to be not to like it?
Now, listen here, Sunshine.
My name is Sparks, Ned Sparks.
Well, Mr. Sparks, maybe you don't like this, but there are millions of people out there enjoying this entertainment.
Entertainment? You call this aching void entertainment? Where's all this funny stuff?
Will somebody please stuff a handkerchief in his mouth?
If they do, it'll be the best gag of the evening. What's the point of all this?
Well, the point is simply that Fire Chief helps you get every last ounce of mileage out of every gallon. It's great for fire engines.
Would you mind repeating that?
I said it's great for fire engines.
I hate to let you down, but it so happens that in my particular set, very few people drive fire engines.
All right, you don't have to drive a fire engine.
Oh, so now you're going to tell me what to do.
Listen, all I wanted to say was that Fire Chief is a gasoline originally made for fire engines and ambulances.
So now you're ringing in ambulances. Listen here, Alfredo. I just drive a little ordinary 6-cylinder, 4 wheels, and 18 payments. Everything makes a noise but the horn.
Well, What you need is a good gasoline.
What I need is a good offer from a junk man.
That's just what I'm trying to tell you. Fire Chief gasoline is just as good for your car, too.
Let it go.
So drive into your Texaco Fire Chief dealer for a filling of Fire Chief.
Go on.
Enjoy the economy and performance of this emergency-grade gasoline in your car at no added cost.
Well, Mr. Wallington, I guess you've convinced me.
What?
You got a fine chance to have a great show.
What?
You've got a fine chance to sell a lot of gasoline.
Oh, thank you.
And you've got a fine chance to be the best announcer on the air.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you've got a fine chance.
In a few seconds, we return you to the Texaco Star Theater with Adolphe Menjou, Charlie Ruggles, Una Merkel, Jane Froman, Kenny Baker, and a Max Reinhardt dramatic production starring Miss Betty Davis. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, back to the Texaco Star Theater and the dramatic highlight of our evening. Wherever there is a stage, wherever people love good drama, the name of Max Reinhardt is held in high esteem. It is gratifying indeed that now at last Professor Reinhardt brings his talents to the widest stage of all, the theater of the air. His first production, an original play by Art Oboler, entitled Alter Ego, stars Miss Betty Davis, supported by the Texaco players. An unusual feature of this play is that Miss Davis plays the parts of both girls. Remember that, both girls. The sweet, gentle Joan and the harsh, bitter Carmen. Music, please, Mr. Brookman.
Our scene, a cell in the death block of a southern penitentiary. A gloomy, dismal, dreary night. Outside, a chilling rain beats endlessly against the small barred window. Inside, a young girl kneels beside her prison cot. The flickering light of a single lamp plays across her tear-stained face as she raises her hands in supplication, praying.
I couldn't help it, Mother. I couldn't help it. It wasn't my fault. Oh, please believe me, Mother. There's no one else I can turn to now. You'll understand, won't you? You always have. You'll help me, Mother. Please. Please, you're so close to me now. I'll tell you everything. Everything. You remember the boy next door, Bob? He was only 10 when you died. Poor Bob. He was so happy that first night. Daddy had just announced our engagement. We had a big crowd at the house. It was all so jolly and gay. And afterward, when everyone had gone, Daddy went inside the house and Bob and I were alone in the garden. Oh, it was so warm.
Happy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. It's always going to be this way, Joan. Just us two.
Just us two.
I could hardly wait for the rest of them to go. Kind of selfish, huh?
I love you, Bob.
I can stand it, honey. Only, why were you so scared when your dad got up to make the announcement?
I don't know. I just... Well, let's forget it.
Oh, just as you say, sugar. Gee, everything's pretty tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hear all those sounds, honey.
Bob.
Yes, Joan?
Bob, do you ever... Well, does it ever happen that...
What are you trying to ask me, honey?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on now. What's on your mind?
Well, do you ever hear things?
Well, sure. That's what I was telling you. I hear things all the time. Crickets and frogs.
Oh, but I don't mean that, Bob. I don't mean from the outside. I mean, do you ever hear things from the inside?
From the inside? Oh, well, now.
Oh, if I could only explain. It's not like a voice, and yet maybe it is a voice only. Well, there isn't any sound. It's like something that wants to be born, and it...
Oh, now, snap out of it, honey. You're tired and nervous. No wonder with all the excitement tonight. Now, what you need, Joan, is a little sleep.
Oh, no, that...
Gee, honey, you're shaking all
Well,
over.
it's getting chilly.
Oh, I'd better go in and bring your coat.
No, Bob.
Won't take a minute, Joan. I'll be right back.
Bob?
Joan.
Yes, Bob. Bob!
Joan.
Bob, where are you?
It isn't Bob. You know it isn't.
Who is it? Who is it? Someone's in the garden.
Of course.
Where are you? Please, where are you? Why can't I see you? Come out. You're hiding in the shrubbery. You're trying to frighten me. Oh, I won't listen.
Cover your ears. Cover your ears, Joan. And still you hear me. Now, do you know where I am, Joan?
No.
Yes. I'm within yourself, Joan. In your own head.
Madness.
Reality. It's real, you fool. Now listen to me.
Oh, no. Inside my head?
Yes, that's where I am. That's where I've been all these years.
The two of us.
The two of us. Joan and Carmen, living in the same body. You knew I was there.
I didn't know.
You're lying, Joan. That's why you've been so restless these last few days. You knew I was here. You struggled against me all your life. You choked me and smothered me and tried to keep me covered. But you couldn't quite do it, could you, Joan? Remember when you were little? You caught a butterfly one day and tore its wings off. I made you do that. And once when you were older, I made you whip your puppy for no reason at all. His eyes looked up at you, all full of love, and you were sobbing. But your arm kept striking because I was moving it. Every time you lied, every time you cheated, every time you done something mean or cruel, I made you do it. I've
hated you.
And I've hated you. All these years you kept me hidden away, refusing to admit I was here, hiding me in the dark corners. I had to wait until now, till you were tired, till that simple little mind of yours was tired.
What do you want? Tell me what you want.
I want to live, you fool, to live. I want to speak words others can hear. Make this body do my will, only mine.
No, I won't let you.
You can't stop me, don't try to. I've learned how to speak now. I've found words at last. I'll say them to you and you'll say them to the world. I'll rule and you'll obey.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
I can, I will. I'll live, I tell you.
Joan!
Oh, Bob!
What is it, honey? What's happened?
Hold me close, Bob!
Charlie! Charlie, what's the matter?
And from that minute, Mother, she was always there. There, inside of me all the time. Taunting me, hurting me, making me hurt all those around me. Pounding at me, pounding. And then that night, the night before my wedding, I was in my room. She came to me again.
Not sleeping, Joan. Tomorrow is your wedding day. You want to look pretty. You know you haven't been looking so well. They're all saying something's wrong with you.
Only you. That's all that's wrong with me. Go away. Why don't you go away?
Not anymore, Joan. I'll never go away again. I'm with you forever. Forever, do you hear?
No.
Listen to me, Joan. You've got to listen anyway. You could make it so easy. Easy for both of us. Stop fighting me. Let me live.
I won't. I'll go to Dr. Ween.
No, doctor, you fool.
He'll help me. I'll tell him everything.
You can't, I tell you. He'll put you away in an insane asylum. An insane asylum.
I don't care. Anything to stop this madness.
No, wait. Don't go to him. Don't go to anyone. I'll make you a bargain.
A bargain?
Yes, that's what I'll make with you, a bargain. I'll give you your freedom. Freedom, do you understand? I'll never talk again. You won't even know I'm here inside of you. You'll be just as you used to be. You'll be all alone. If you go away.
If I thought you meant it. If I could only trust you.
You can, I promise. Leave this house. Go away, far away, to a new town. Start a new life. I'll leave you alone if you do. Only go away.
Your tickets at the gate, please. Train for Nashville on track 4. All aboard. Train. Louisville, Cincinnati, Dayton, Chicago. All aboard. Train. On time. Track 7. Watch your step.
Hurry, hi.
Good. Upper step.
Upper. Lower 9.
Keep the border. Tap, lady. Check your baggie. Track 9.
Late, on time.
Coming in.
Coming in.
I didn't know where I was going much. I didn't care. All I wanted was to get away from her. And then, strange city, 1,000 miles from home. My money nearly gone. A cheap room, dirty and shabby. But I was happy, Mother. Happy for the first time in months. Because she was gone. She'd disappeared. Her voice didn't torment me anymore. Yes, I was happy, Mother. But I was lonesome. Lonesome for Bob. Maybe my wanting him so much was what finally brought him to me. 3 weeks later, he finally found me.
Why you did it, Joan. It doesn't matter now. Just so I found you.
I've been so terribly lonesome, Bob.
We're going home.
I can't, Bob. I can't.
Why not?
Oh, I just can't, that's all. You've got to believe me.
Well, I don't know what to believe anymore. You keep on saying that you still love me.
Oh, I do love you, Bob. I'll always love you.
Oh, why don't you want to go back home with me then?
Well, because I've got reasons, I tell you. You wouldn't understand.
How can I? You won't give me a chance. Oh, you're not even giving yourself a chance. You don't belong in a place like this. You belong with us, with your dad and me. We love you, Joan. We want to take care of you. If it's something you've done...
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, we'll make it right. We'll patch everything up for you, Joan, if you'll just come back with me.
Don't ask me, Bob. Don't ask me anymore.
I love you, Joan.
Then do what I say. Please, if you really love me, go away and leave me here. Go back alone. Please, darling, I'm begging you, Bob, because I love you. Because I love you.
You love me and I love you. And I think we've had enough of this nonsense. Now, you listen to me, Joan. I'm going downstairs and pay your bill. Then we'll pack your things and catch the next train home, and we'll have no argument about it either.
Oh, no, Bob. Bob!
Joan.
No.
Joan.
You come back.
Yes, I've come back.
You said you wouldn't. You promised me. You said you wouldn't come back if I went away. You lied. You lied to me.
You lied to yourself. You knew I'd go wherever you went.
You cheated me.
As you cheated me through all these years. But I'll live now. I'll take your place with Bob.
Oh, but you can't do that. You don't love him.
How do you know? Why, you little white-faced Puritan, what do you know about love? What do you know about life? What will you ever know unless I teach you? Don't worry, though. You'll learn in time. I'll take over this slim white body of yours. I'll make you burn and freeze and sing and cry. I'll make you crawl in the mud and dance in the sky. I'll teach you. I'll teach you, Joan.
I won't let you. I won't. I'll tell him about you.
They'll say you're mad.
I don't care. I don't care, I tell you. I'll drag you out. I'll let you see you. They'll help me destroy you.
I'll destroy you first. I'll destroy you, Joan.
Bob! Bob!
All set, honey. I've paid the bill and...
Bob, listen. I'm changing my mind.
Oh, don't say it, sugar. I know. You want to go home. You straighten things out in that funny little head of yours.
Wait, Bob.
Oh, not a chance, lady. We're not waiting for anything now. Come on, let's get to work on these bags.
I warned you, Joan.
Bob, listen to me.
It's your turn now, honey. The train leaves in 40 minutes.
I said I'd destroy you, Joan.
Oh, this is the first time in my life I've enjoyed packing. It might never happen again.
Kill him.
No.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Kill him.
Well, then don't look so scared and pass me those things on the dresser.
Kill him.
You know, I just figured out why I never enjoyed typing before.
Scissors on the
I never tried
dresser,
it. Now,
Joe.
happy.
Pick them up. They're sharp. Hold him tight, Joe. Tight. He's not looking. Raise your arm. Higher. Higher. Now, strike.
Lawyers. Talking.
This murder is a challenge to the community.
Oh.
A stain on our shield.
Doctors.
I say
Was I sane? Was I insane? Doctors, more doctors.
I'll stake my professional reputation.
Testimony, evidence.
Complete.
Prosecution defense.
I object. Gentlemen.
Talking. Horrible. All those people wanting me to die. Only one of them was kind. His name was Eric. He was my lawyer. The judge appointed him because I had no money. He tried so hard to help me.
You've got to trust me. After all, I'm your lawyer, and you're hiding something from me. You won't let me help you.
Somebody else said that to me once.
The trial's almost over, Joan.
I wish it were.
Things look pretty bad for us.
It doesn't make any difference.
But it does. It does make a difference. Not to you, maybe, but... Oh, look at me, Joan.
Eric.
Please, you've got to help me.
It's too late.
It's not too late, and I'm not giving up. I still got one more crack at that jury.
Gentlemen of the jury, look at the defendant. Is there murder in that fight? Can you find hate there, or greed, or envy, or knowledge of the world? Gentlemen, I must remind you the defendant has not spoken a single word in her own defense. Why? Because she's shielding someone. Because honor will not permit her to speak. Because she places honor above her own life.
The jury's been out almost 6 hours now, Joan. It's a good sign.
You've been very kind, Eric.
Joan.
You!
What is it, Joan?
Nothing, Eric.
I'm jumpy as a cat.
No need to worry, Joan. They won't convict you.
Joan, what's the matter? You're so pale.
Oh, come on.
The jury's coming in.
The jury? Look, darling, they're smiling.
You'll live, Joan. You'll live. And I'll live with you.
Joan, I think we did it.
We'll both live, Joan. We'll live for Eric.
No. Oh, no, not him.
He loves you, doesn't he? We'll take care of him. First it was Bob. Now it's Eric. Then...
I won't let you.
Joan, what is it?
No.
The jury's...
We, the jury, find the defendant.
Stop! I did it!
Joan.
I killed him!
Joan, please.
Kill me!
It's time, miss. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
They're leading me from the cell, Mother. Corridors long and dark. I'm not afraid to die, Mother. I'm not afraid. When I die, she dies too. Her evil dies with me. That's why I'll die happy, Mother. Happy. Another door, Mother. Light. Gallows. But I can't be afraid, Mother. I can't. She dies too. We walk upstairs. The gallows platform. I'm smiling, Mother. Smiling down at all of them. Looking up at me down there. I'm smiling, Mother. I mustn't be afraid, Mother. I mustn't. She dies with me. The evil of her.
I will not die with you, Joan.
You will? You will, Carmen?
I'll be close to you, firing you for all eternity. You hear me, for all eternity. I might have had life but for you, you hear me? Life. and you stole the body from me. For that, I'll never give you peace. Never, never. His hand is on the lever, Jones. In a second, the trap beneath your feet. But no peace for you white one. Never, never.
Satisfied.
You were wrong, Carmen. Evil one. You were wrong. Now there is peace.
Joan and Carmen in the first Max Reinhardt radio production of the Texaco Star Theater. And a brilliant performance it was, Betty. As brilliant as your recent Warner Brothers hit, The Sisters. Congratulations and thank you very much. And congratulations to you, Professor Max Reinhardt.
Thank you, Mr. Manjou, and thank you, Miss Bette Davis. As part of the Texaco Star Theater, we hope to bring you drama that will entertain and satisfy you. And we hope to bring you players with the same fine artistry as Miss Bette Davis, whom you have just heard. Now I know you will all be delighted to meet one of the guest stars of next week's production, Mr. John Barrymore.
Professor Reinhardt, it's been a very thrilling evening. Really, it's no surprise to me that Miss Davis should have given you one of her greatest performances. For years, I've hoped, wished, begged, prayed for the opportunity of appearing in a production of Professor Reinhardt. Many times the opportunity seemed about to be realized, but something always interfered. I can assure you, sir, that nothing will prevent my appearing here with you in the Texaco Star Theater next Wednesday night.
Thank you, John, and thank you for coming tonight.
Anything else, Professor?
Only one thing, John. Call me Max.
The warm, lovely voice of Jane Froman with the Texaco Singers in a David Brookman arrangement.
It ain't necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. The things that your preacher is liable to teach you, it ain't necessarily so. David was small, but oh my. Little David was small, but oh my. He fought big Goliath, who lay down and died. Little David was small, but oh my. Jonah, he lived in a way. Oh, Jonah, he lived in a way. For he made his home in that fishes that stone. Oh, Jonah, he lived in a way. It ain't necessarily so. It ain't necessarily so. They tell all you killing the devil's a villain. Oh, but it ain't necessarily so. tossed with a grain of salt. Methuselah lived 900 years. Methuselah lived 900 years. But who calls that living when no one's giving to no guy what's 900 years? I'm preaching this sermon to souls. It ain't that boy, ain't that boy, ain't that boy, ain't that boy. It ain't that boy,
Mr. Montague. Just goes to show what a girl can do when she puts her mind to it. Now, me, for instance, I'm going to be a theatrical producer.
And what makes you think you're qualified to be a producer?
Well, I wasn't quite so sure, so I went to all the people I knew in the theatrical business, and I just asked them, what has Max Reinhardt got that I haven't got?
And what happened?
They told me.
Well, what's the name of your play?
Snow White and the 45,000 dealers.
45,000? Well, that's a huge cash.
Yeah, well, to Max Reinhardt, anything under 50,000 is a monologue.
You know, are you sure your play is good?
Oh, it has a cast of 45,000.
Yes, but is it good?
Oh, does it have to be good, too?
Did I hear someone say something about casting a play?
Oh, you mean my spectacle?
My good, is it that big?
Big? Oh, it's a monstrosity. And the leads are Snow White and Prince Charming, and I've got it all cast. Now, I'm going to play Snow White, and Mr. Montague...
Yes?
You play Dopey.
But I don't want to play Dopey.
Oh, well, you've got to. A type's a type. Charming.
Yeah?
You're going to play Prince Charming.
Oh, my... Oh, thank you, Una.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
Well, thank you, Una.
Thank you, Charlie.
Oh, thank you, Una.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, you know, with a little trouble, you could work this into something really revolting. Why don't you take it and go home, Una?
Well, I can't. I've got it all cast. Everything's ready. I've got all my props.
I'll bet you haven't got the talking mirror.
Oh, no, wait. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?
Personally, I go for Lombard. Want to make anything out of it?
Oh, 7 years bad luck.
Quiet, Fancy Pants, before I tweak your mustache.
Well, you come on, Jane Froman, and you try.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Is it me?
No.
Well, is it me?
No. That mirror sure can pick 'em. What's good in the 6 races, Latonia? If I knew, would I be a mirror?
Telegrams.
Oh, telegram to me. Give me mine.
Here's mine, too. Let me see. Mine's from my aunt in Chester, Ipswich.
Did she like the show?
Well, she thinks it's pretty good.
Send her 2 tickets for next week's show. Maybe she'll like it better.
Oh, look. Here's one for my uncle at Red Gap.
Well, what did he think of our show?
Well, he hates radio anyhow, you know.
Well, send him 6 tickets, and he can bring his friends.
You know, mine's for my wife.
Well, what did she say, Jimmy?
Well, frankly, she thought the show was terrible.
Well, send her 12 tickets. It's a good bribe.
Oh, look, I've got an idea. Let's ask the mirror.
All right, now. Mirror, mirror, let us know. How do you like our radio show?
You haven't got that many tickets.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was, Adolph. And before we go on with the show, may I say this? Perhaps you've read or heard the statement that at Texaco stations, when you buy 1, you get all 4. Now, here's what we mean by that. First of all, when you stop at the Texaco pump, you get Fire Chief, the emergency-grade gasoline. There is no better gasoline at its price anywhere. Second, you get Texaco Circle Service, an efficient, round-the-car checkup. Your Texaco dealer quickly cleans your windshield, rear window, stoplight and headlight lenses, notes the inflation of your tires, checks the radiator and oil. Next on the list, you get clean restrooms, where you see the famous green and white Texaco registered restroom sign. Now, this sign is the dealer's personal pledge, always to keep his restrooms neat and tidy for the convenience of you and your family. And fourth, you get gentlemanly courtesy from the man who serves you. Texaco Fire Chief dealers are noted for their cheerful friendliness.
Any one of these alone means greater motoring pleasure. But at Texaco stations, when you buy one Fire Chief, you get all four.
Love walked right in and drove the shadows away. Love walked right in and brought my sunniest day. One look and I had found a world completely new. When love walked in with
Mr. Monju, your wife called.
Yes, Marie?
Almost through?
Yes, dear. How did the show sound out front?
Simply marvelous. I hope that everyone liked it as well as I did. Ready to leave?
As soon as I've said good night to our radio audience. Good night, everybody.
Oh, Jane, Miss Froman.
Yes, Jim.
Oh, do you mind if can I walk you home a little way?
I'd be delighted. Good night, everybody.
So long, folks.
You going home, Una?
No, not yet, Charlie.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to ask me.
Oh, for heaven's sake, come on.
All right, Charlie.
So the curtain rings down on the first performance in the new Texaco Star Theater. 45,000 dealers from coast to coast say, thanks for coming, and come again next Wednesday night. Adolphe Manjou will be here to greet you again as Master of Ceremonies. There'll be a few laughs with Charlie Ruggles, Una Merkel, and Ned Sparks. The romantic melodies of Jane Froman and Kenny Baker. The sparkling music of David Brookman and the Texaco Chorus. And another Reinhardt radio production, starring John Barrymore with Noah Beery in a radio adaptation of Barrymore's most memorable role, the part of Gianetto in The Jet. Kenny Baker appears through the courtesy of Mervyn LeRoy, Miss Betty Davis by courtesy of Warner Brothers Studios. The entire production was under the personal direction of Bill Baker. So, from Porgy and Bess, and I married an angel from the show of the same name. This is Jimmy Wallington saying good night. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.